I think I'm gonna regret doing this video without my shirt on. I just woke up. It's 2:40 a.m. in the morning. My body clock is so messed up. And I couldn't sleep the last couple days. And then my productivity is just shit. But anyway, this is Gary V. Vaynerchuk, 12 and a half. Speaking of gratitude, self-awareness, accountability, optimism, empathy, kindness, tenacity, curiosity, patience, conviction, humility, ambition, and kind candor. I'm 66 years old and I'm trying to get better. I am doing these push-ups, and then I also do back arches to compensate and make up for muscles that I'm not engaging. I did that by following Athlean X, and he is a physical therapist, but he's also a gym rat. I pulled, or I don't know if I pulled, or strained a muscle, or I got a muscle spasm in my back, and it's just been crazy. And yesterday I fought through it all day. I didn't think I'd be able to do these. I don't know if I'll be able to do these now. I was really starting to heal. I actually got like 6 or 7 hours straight just now, because I went to bed at maybe 6 or 7 tonight, and now it's 2, almost 3 a.m. So I think I got 6 or 7 hours in of good sleep. You know, I get up and toss around, and I have to run to the restroom. But I ate a lot of red meat yesterday. I'm trying to better myself, and I take cold showers. I might take my enema today. I haven't done my movie thing at all. Every time I try doing it, something else gets in the way. So I've got to do it today. This is the only day off I have. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do my push-ups. I don't know if I can do it. I was getting to heal. I was healing better. Yesterday, instead of that hurting on the right side, feeling like a sword was jammed in my hip and it glanced off and come up and hit my rib cage, I was able to hold my stomach in and shovel my walk and do things. But the rest of my body started going into, the rest of my lower back started to go into spasms. So I had to sit down, and I also, my neighbor had his sewer back up in the basement. So I went over and helped him last week. It was actually a week ago tonight. And anyway, the plumber who came out and helped us asked me to do a 5-star review. So I did that. But it took me 5 hours. 5 hours. I wrote a letter for my work, and I stayed off Monday night. And I started writing that letter. It was a 2-page letter that it finally wound up to be. And I wrote that. Like I said, I started before 7 p.m., maybe 6 p.m. I started. And I got done at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. That's over 12 hours. That's like from 6 to 6 is 12. And then another 3 is 15 hours. 15 hours to write a letter. Who does that? My thoughts get jumbled up. I have to go over it. And then just at the last minute, I went from Word to Open Office, which was Apache. And thank goodness I did that. I saved 1 copy in Word and 1 copy in Apache. And because I did that, when I go between each format, I would find mistakes. One thing I was sitting there saying, I said, I use the resources, or I'm using all of my resources to tell you this. That was the sentence I was using. I was telling my local representative, my state representative, that I'm using all of my resources to show my government how I disagree with this particular situation. So, and I'm about ready to print it. I switch it over to another thing, and I realized that I spelled recourses, and I'm reading recourses. So when people say you don't have to learn how to spell, you can rely on your phone, you can write, I can show you that you have to learn how to spell. You have to rely on yourself. Otherwise, it doesn't get fixed. And I was hoping, well, I thought I would have to, because I sent that in an email and it probably wouldn't mean nothing. So I was going to then put it in an open letter in all of social medias, all the different social medias that I personally don't use, but I need to start. I am registered to see if I could get this law or this mandate struck down. But after I went into work, they struck it down anyway, so it was good. We won, but because this mask mandate was crazy. Even Bill Maher said it's just crazy what we're doing. So anyway, this is the frustration I'm going, and I'm sitting here talking to you, a 66-year-old man without my shirt on, and I know it's like, it's got to be the ickiest thing in the world. But I'm just showing you everything. I'm trying to be brutally honest. So I'm going to do these push-ups and show you that I need to build up muscle mass, because I've just recently learned that skeletal muscle, is the one thing you can do to increase having good and lots of skeletal muscle is what benefits you for longevity. And it also benefits you in health. It benefits you in cognitive. It benefits you in fighting off Alzheimer's, all those things. So anyway, it's 6 minutes. Let me see if I can do these. I have to engage. And the one reason I kind of want to have my shirt off is because if you look, if I engage my stomach like this, my back won't hurt. But if I don't engage it, if I relax it, that muscle goes into spasm and I just want to fucking die. Anyway, this is day 34. Day 34. God, I keep messing that up too. I said the wrong day. Oh, and this wrist, it really hurts. Okay. Oh, I sneezed earlier and I can feel the spasm in my back. Oh, I can hold my stomach in. Maybe I can do this. If I can't, you're gonna see me kill myself. Oh. no idea. I think that's 72, but I could really have gotten off. Oh, those first few were goddamn murder. And then it always seems like if I can just do, oh fuck. If I can just do 10, then maybe I can do 10 more. And if I just do 20, and then when I get to 20, it's okay. I did 20. I'm still alive. Let me see if I can do one more. Oh shit, I can do one more. Let me see if I can do 5 more. Oh, 6. Oh, fuck, I did 6 more. Oh, fuck. Aging sucks, but it beats the alternative of being dead. Oh, I'm so not the man I want to be. Oh, fuck, I told my buddy, texted him the other day. I said, I think that was one of the videos that I was showing that I said I didn't want to do push-ups. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Actually, I was hurting this morning. I hurt yesterday. And I was worried about hurting. But I didn't necessarily not want to do it. I was just worried about hurting myself again. But the day before that, one of them, I was on my video. I said, well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It was the last thing I wanted to do. I was weak that day. But anyway, I'm so not there. But awareness in and of itself is curative. So just being aware that I'm not there, I've got a long way to go, is good. And I balanced my checkbook, I paid my bills, I did everything I needed to do yesterday. I did the wash. I did that I wrote those letters and I did everything that I think I need to do. I really need to concentrate on my movie and on learning editing. And also, I was going to join a class with Brandon Bouchard and join Kajabi, and I did. But then I realized I couldn't do anything with it. I had no time, and I don't have a business, so I canceled that. But in the meantime, I also joined Tom Bilyeu, because he has a mindset thing. And so I joined that, but they didn't respond. It was like, you can only get in so much, you have to do this now, it's $1 challenge. Well, I did it. And I heard nothing from him. Nothing at all. So I went a few days, and then Casey Neistat did the challenge with the movie. So that was a one-time charge of like $200. And I'm really, really tight right now because I'm paying off a $35,000 credit card bill that I did for some guru that's not done me any good. So anyway, I just paid down $25,000 on credit cards. So I have another $10,000 to go because I had to borrow $5,000 to cover anyway, it's a big mess. So I still have $10,000 and I'm paying down on a credit card that now has 0 interest. But I'm saying all this because I shouldn't be buying any more guru classes. So I canceled Brendan Bouchard. But then now Tom Bilyeu recently said, oh, here, without any warning, I started getting these emails saying there's a live seminar in 2 hours. Well, that was like a day or two ago because I didn't know. It didn't show up on my bill. Well, now it showed up on my bill, the $1 charge, but now the $99 charge, or $199 a month, whatever it is. And I don't have any time to do it. It's really good. But I can't. I texted him and said, I don't want this because I didn't know. I didn't know. It was confirmed. You guys didn't say anything. So anyway, I got to try to cancel that. But I can't concentrate on that today. I got to concentrate on film, and I got to concentrate on learning how to edit, and I got to concentrate on I'm back behind like 6 or 7 classes. Because when I get home and work, and I only have a couple hours because I work 12-hour shifts, and I'm wore out. And I'm beat up. And a lot of people have COVID at work, so I went and got myself a COVID test yesterday, and I checked myself, and I don't have COVID. I was out a day, and I don't know if they're going to give me that day without pay because I told them I was not coming in because I had to write that letter to my congressman and because I wanted to show solidarity for the people who didn't want to get vaccinated and at my job, because that was the reason why I didn't go in. I am vaccinated. I'm vaccinated with all of my 2 Pfizer shots plus my booster. I took one for the team, and I kind of wish that I hadn't done it because they're finding out the people who get the coronavirus are even more protected than the people who don't, than the people who get the shots. So I don't know if I've ever had the coronavirus or any of its variants, but I am going to get it sometime. They said that's just what it is. So I don't know if I've messed myself up or not, but I certainly support those who decide to have the shots, but I also support those who don't. And it's a right. Anyway, so I'm rambling. I'm not making any sense, but I'm just showing you how kind of messed up I am. Just tired and beat up. So again, to follow up my train of thought, I checked myself for coronavirus because this muscle spasm, all this, I thought maybe I'm just feeling run down. I do feel kind of sick or ill, and I don't have coronavirus. And honestly, if I'm to be honest, I was hoping that I had coronavirus because then I'd have a couple weeks I could stay home and do this. But I need the money. And even if I was out, I would have to take short-term disability and my pay would be a lot less. So in the end, it's good. Anyway, I'm whining like a bitch. Jocko Willing I just saw someone do a compilation of Jocko Willing and also of David Goggins. They say, don't be a bitch and don't do bad self-talk. And it really made me I'm trying not to do that. Anyway, this is 18 minutes. Oh, God. Anyway, Bob out. Bye.